Imagine this: you meet someone new, everything seems perfect. You feel the spark, but soon enough, something starts to feel off. You find yourselves disagreeing more often than you expected, and the tension seems to linger. But here is the question: is this just a normal disagreement, or is it something more dangerous, like controlling behavior? Now, how do you really tell the difference when you're caught up in the rush of a new relationship? You see, relationships, especially new ones, are thrilling. You meet someone who shares your passions, your hopes, and for a while, everything feels like a dream. However, it's easy to mistake early disagreements as just part of the relationship process, especially when everything is still fresh and exciting. But what if those moments of tension aren't just disagreements? They are signs of something more insidious. Controlling behavior? Hmm. You see, understanding the difference between a typical disagreement and controlling behavior is critical for the health of your relationship. If you don't recognize the signs earlier on, you risk letting the toxic dynamic take root without even realizing it. Let's be clear: disagreements are normal, they are part of any healthy relationship. In fact, it's how we disagree that matters. Healthy conflicts allow both parties to express their feelings, opinions, and boundaries. It's an exchange where each partner's perspective is valued and both work towards understanding and compromise. Healthy disagreements can even strengthen a relationship if handled with respect and communication. But here is the twist: controlling behavior is not about healthy debate, it's about manipulation, power, and the desire to dominate. The person controlling you may appear to disagree with you, but there is an underlying agenda. They don't want to find common ground. They want you to submit to their worldview and ultimately shape your actions, feelings, and choices to their liking. Watch out for these red flags I'm about to mention. So, here are some red flags that the disagreement you're having isn't just a difference in opinion, but an early warning sign of controlling behavior. Number one, the right versus wrong dynamic. You see, in a healthy disagreement, both sides are seen as valid. But with controlling behavior, it quickly shifts from let's discuss to I am right, you're wrong. The person may never consider your point of view as worthy of respect. They frame the issue in terms of absolute right and wrong, with no room for your perspective or feelings. Number two, punishment through silence. Ever notice how your partner punishes you by withdrawing affection, communication, or attention? After a disagreement, instead of discussing things, walking through the issue, they might go silent, leaving you wondering what you did wrong. This emotional withdrawal is designed to make you feel isolated and insecure, forcing you to chase their approval. Number three, they avoid accountability. Have you found yourself apologizing for things you didn't even do? A controlling partner will twist the conversation and make you feel like everything is your fault. They refuse to take responsibility for their actions or their path in the conflict, and you end up doing all the emotional labor. The fourth sign is guilt and shame as tools. When disagreement happens, a controlling partner will use guilt or shame to manipulate you into changing your mind. If you really loved me, you'll agree with this. Or, I can't believe you'll say that after everything I've done for you. These statements are designed to make you feel responsible for their emotional state and to bend you to their will. The fifth, the fifth red flag: boundary violations. Healthy relationships respect boundaries, but controlling behavior seeks to blur, ignore, or outright break them. They might make requests that feel unreasonable or invasive, or push you into uncomfortable situations, dismissing your concerns with phrases like you're overreacting or you're being too sensitive. Now, here's the key point: you must be aware of how these patterns unfold. It's easy to become so, carried away by the highs of a new relationship that you overlook small, subtle signs of control. But the truth is, These patterns often start slow, creeping onto your interactions bit by bit until they become entrenched. Recognizing controlling behavior in its infancy is your best defense. You don't need to be a professional therapist to spot the signs. Trust your gut. Listen to how you feel during and after disagreements. And most importantly, assess how those conflicts affect your well being over time. Empower yourself. Set boundaries. Stand your ground. If you notice these red flags, don't hesitate to take action. Healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, not control. Don't be afraid to speak up, express your needs, and enforce your boundaries. A person who truly values you will never try to manipulate or control you. Setting boundaries isn't just about protecting yourself from manipulation, it's about preserving the integrity of the relationship. The more you communicate your needs clearly and stand firm in your values, the more you will see who your partner really is. A person who truly cares will respect your boundaries, even if they don't always agree with them. If they don't, then you'll need to seriously ask yourself whether this relationship is worth investing in. So, next time you find yourself in the middle of a disagreement, ask yourself, are you being heard? Are your feelings acknowledged? Or are they being manipulated, silenced, or controlled? Recognizing the difference could be key to unlocking a relationship that's not only healthy, but empowering. One where both people can grow together rather than being trapped in a toxic cycle. Don't let the early days of a relationship cloud your judgment. Trust your instincts, value your autonomy, and above all, don't settle for less than you deserve. You are worthy of love that respects your individuality and honors your voice. And that starts by understanding the difference between normal disagreements and controlling behavior. I hope this has helped someone today. Thank you for listening. And I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.